This is TWiT.
Spectacles.com, ladies and gentlemen. Possibly the most exciting story we'll tell you today. Alan's a big fan of snapping. He's a Snapchatter. He loves to bring the snaps.
No.
Well,
I've done zero snaps myself, I believe.
He might be excited. So it's a second generation. I just think it's interesting that we're seeing hardware coming out of all sorts of strange places. Like Alibaba was working on an AI processor, then bought a Chinese AI chip manufacturer. We've seen hardware coming out of the oddest places. And, this is Snap's second generation or second evolution of the spectacles. I like Casey Newton's summary up on The Verge. They're slimmer, they take photos, and you can take them in the pool. But will you? And the short answer is...
The bigger question is, can you actually get them? Because wasn't the first generation extremely hard for folks to get their hands on?
I don't know if they were. Yeah, well, they were difficult to get a hold of, but I'm going to hit the buy now button.
I want to see you wearing those.
I don't think there's any possible way these could look good on my face. Although the Sapphire with the Twilight, look at the midnight lens on the Sapphire, people. This is just sassy. Oh, they've got Ruby and Daybreak and Sunset. This is like this weird sort of Oakley's lenses from the 1980s meet indescribable frame style. I don't think I'm pretty.
You have to scroll through those until you find the one where the picture is a bearded older man.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. So they're like $20 more than the first generation of spectacles. They only sold like 150,000 of the first generation of Snap spectacles. They wrote off like $40 million in merch, which, if you think about it, is a lot, because the retail price on these was only like $130, and literally, Business Insider said that less than half of the users continued to use spectacles a month after buying them. So they're trying to take them from cheap novelty to must-have device, and thankfully, like the transfer speed to your phone is supposed to be faster. They look considerably less atrocious, and they're thinner. Well, maybe they still look atrocious, but that's your call, not mine. It's one of the things that Mr. Newton points out at The Verge is the reason they're trying so hard to make this happen is because hardware is more lucrative than software, or being a social empire that is not Facebook. But if the kids are asking you, they do stills now, which is a big plus.